What if you wanted to go to heaven?
Alright guys, this is Shade here, and today this is gonna be an important video because I'm encountering with this hater right here, little miserable sack of shit, saying some stupid shit, honestly, to be a fucking troll. This guy, Zeta, the anti-democrat. Oh boy, if you're an anti-democrat, then how come you're a fucking Russian, huh? Because some Russians over here aren't Democrats, and some of them are Democrats, like... You're obviously fucking Russian, for no fucking reason. But anyways, let's get started on one of his videos, shall we?
Hey guys, this is Commander Zeta speaking, and today...
But your name is Zeta the Anti-Democrat. Make up your own damn mind, you stupid fuck.
I'm gonna talk about why Gacha Life is garbage.
Now honestly, I do use Gacha Life for some series, but a lot of people say they don't suck, and I actually had a person that actually hates Gacha Life actually likes my Gacha series. And if you don't believe me, Zeta, I would show you proof. I would honestly show you proof that a lot of people like my Gacha Life series.
Now let's begin with the number one. And the reason number one is the style. The style?
Now honestly, I don't mind about the style or anything. I actually kind of like it a little bit, but why would you hate the art style anyways? You do know that the Japanese people made the art style, right? And it's somewhere like around... since when did the art style of anime begin? My certain guess that it would be somewhere around 1960s. That's where they start off with American anime, pretty much. Like, for example, Speed Racer back in the 1960s. God, my mom loves that show. And not going to lie, despite the film actually being in the 60s and all that, it's actually pretty good. I mean, hell, Speed Racer honestly does have a pretty good racing series. Like, for example, the movie. The movie came out in 2005, and it actually had pretty good ratings. I mean, the futuristic cars, man, they look pretty good.
Is very, very, very awful.
You know what's very, very, very awful than you? You, sucker blat.
Backgrounds are aesthetical and not if...
Now, honestly, I wouldn't mind about the backgrounds or anything. You just don't like anything, do you? Like, you don't accept people's opinions like they say that they should, but you're honestly not, and you're saying, I accept people's different opinions. But you're basically not, so you're pulling a hypocrite move.
and moving and all.
Now, the only reason why the backgrounds don't even move, it's because they're 2D. Now, if they were 3D, then they should have moved. Because two-dimensional stuff are just flat, while the third-dimensional shapes are actually, well, have angles.
Characters.
The characters? You mean the default ones? Because there's obviously more than just one DeviantArt character. I mean, no, not DeviantArt, fuck. More Gacha Life characters. There's actually more than what you think. A lot of people make Gacha series nowadays, like... There's some I actually do hate, which I kinda agree, and then there's some that I actually do not hate, which I totally disagree for him.
Looks flat and pretty epileptic in my opinion.
Well, in your opinion, it's not pretty professional, in my opinion.
I mean, I'm not epileptic, I don't have a seizure, but there's...
Wait, you mean, you say that they could cause epilepsy? Well, the causes of epilepsy causes flashing lights, like flashing different colors in just seconds? Because honestly, if you're saying that the background is sort of epilepsy, while they're just like, you know, just the same background as you use when Gacha Life, then you must have a history of epilepsy. Because if you do, I would have understand, because a couple of my friends have a history of epilepsy, and they kind of like the anime nowadays.
So colorful and disgusting to watch that I want to puke.
Honestly, there's color for a reason, fucktard. I mean, look at your hat, for example. if you're saying colorful is like not good and all, look at your clothes. At least have a purpose why color is here. It's just the way how it expresses people's feelings nowadays.
Right now. Reason number 2 is the animations.
Now, if you have like a Gacha Life on your phone, the animations could be laggy, but if you have it on PC, then the animations won't be laggy. I mean, the animations I do on my Gacha Life series, I just take pictures of them and try and make them look like they move. And not going to lie, I did had a pretty good start with my Gacha Life series. Now, if y'all guys want me to do my Gacha Life series of Season 1, Episode 4, it's going harder than I expect, because I am... Oh god, hold on. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. Sorry it took me a little bit. Sorry if I paused it. My mom wanted me to do a favor and tell me to do laundry and stuff, so I might be pausing this actual video and resuming this. So, honestly, this guy right there, hiding his face through that hat, the UGKA, since 1945 or 1948. I'm not too sure about that, but honestly, I wouldn't give a fuck about him.
Animations plot are mostly disgusting.
You can't even do animation. The only thing you could do is just take pictures of it and make them look like they're animated, to be honest with you. Now, honestly, if you're thinking it's disgusting, then look at yourself at the mirror saying, why am I disgusting? Ask yourself that for a question when you're looking at yourself at the mirror.
Think inappropriate and will be really
Inappropriate? They're obviously used for kids, teens like me, and some of them are kind of... They actually don't use them to make them disgusting or inappropriate. I mean, some of them do, but to me, I don't make them inappropriate. I just make them fun to watch, actually.
age restricted and demonetized in YouTube.
Now, honestly, some gacha videos can be demonetized or anything like that, but to mine are not getting demonetized because they may get swear words, but they don't have inappropriate, like for example, sex. I don't show that in gacha series. I literally don't. Because to be honest with you, for my gacha series, only thing you can see is just characters talking and saving the day and fighting evil, pretty much. Or it could be just funny moments from the characters from my gacha series.
Number 3 is the community.
Now, the community, most of them are Japanese. And I do like Japanese technology because they're far advanced than ours. Kind of like North Korea a little bit, but except Japan is more peaceful and more better than North Korea.
Mostly consists of girls at the...
Now, are you actually hating girls for some odd reason? Because if so, you're more weaker than I thought. Like, girls are here having a purpose, you know. They're here to help us with our lives, and they're here to make us laugh, have a good day, and start families, pretty much.
Age of 9 and 20.
Now, you don't know that for sure, Zeta, or should I say, Zika. Excuse me for clearing my throat. Now, Zika. Most, you don't know their people's ages exactly. The community may be 9. Maybe some of the people in the community are like 9 or something like that. But most, you don't know the people that develop it for the actual app. Like, I mean, honestly, why I stutter, it's because it's kind of hard for me to say stuff while I'm thinking. Because, yeah, let's just say it to that. And, you right here, Zeta, or should I say Zika, I stutter sometimes, it's because it's part of me and I'm not feeling too well. I'm kind of sick.
And mostly they're autistic girls. Also,
Autistic girls, you don't know people, dumb fuck, you don't.
like anime and like to eat crap.
You don't even know who those girls' ages are, who they are. I even don't know a lot of people, and I literally don't like new people that I talk to. Unless if they give me trust or anything, or support me in some sort of way. That's what I call trust. If they support your own way, and if they actually do trust you and tell you the honest truth, that's how a friend should be. A friend should be there to get your back, help you out, and honestly make your day. And I know I obviously have more friends than you because you have, well, 41 subscribers and low likes in this video because a lot of people like Gacha Life. And there are some parts where I actually do like Gacha Life. But here's the thing. You're gonna have some problems with the things you like. Like, for example, Gacha Life that I see in some videos. Ugh. God, they make me want to bleach my eyes and drown myself.
Crap. And everything that is anime and furries.
Now, honestly, if you're thinking Japanese is just ugly and autistic, I mean, compare that to World War II. They didn't want to give up unless if we dropped that atomic bomb. Now, here's a little history lesson, or a little alternate way for World War II. If the Americans didn't drop the bomb on Hiroshima and some sort of other state like Nagasaki or something like that, the Japanese won't give up at all and just take over our countries and become one powerful nation.
And number 4, yep, is the
Oh boy, drum roll. Can't you even afford that? Now, I'm not hating people on if they're poor on purpose or anything. And honestly, this guy, he needs someone doing drums or like sound effects or something like that. Now, if you want to become like a good YouTuber like I am and make professional videos on like phone and stuff, check out Power Direct. Because that would sort of help you out pretty good if you know how to use it. And if you don't, well, you're going to have to look up the tutorials, man. Tutorials will be there to help you out.
developers.
You don't even know the developers. They actually did work their asses off to make it, well, an app. Get a fucking life.
Developers are very, very, very careless.
They don't even care. Well, actually, they do care about people and their apps and stuff. But they don't care if they download it for free, because you can check on the App Store that it's actually free. And they don't care if you enjoy it or not. They just want your opinion and ask if they enjoyed it or not.
Instead of updating the app, they're adding more, like customizations.
Adding more customizations is actually a good thing, because my character from my Gacha Life series has been experiencing some redesigns, and that's part of the development for episode 4, I think. Plus, obviously, you don't even know how hard they even worked for it. Now, they actually honestly did work their asses off and made it a good app, in my opinion. So, your opinions don't matter. Facts matter.
Are not important at all. We want to see the fixes of app.
Now, there are some people that actually don't want to fix the app, but these people over here want to fix the app. Like, for example, designs. And they didn't even encounter the problem that I have with Gacha Life. I actually like and sort of dislike Gacha Life. Now, honestly, if you're gonna like something, like I said before, you're gonna experience some things that you don't like.
See the characters moving instead of text bubbles. Let's add some kind of animations. make the backgrounds as real time. But see, that will be too hard to do this animation in Android and iOS. Yes, and why, for example,
You honestly stutter more than I do, in my opinion. You really do.
the Gacha Life is on PC, huh?
Yes, you can actually use Gacha Life on PC. My friend has done it before, and I'll give you the link to his channel down below. And go subscribe to his channel because he needs support, because he needs more subscribers than he deserves. And he's working pretty much hard for his series. His series is kind of like mine a little bit, but except in his own way, and I actually do love his series. Not only because I'm part of it and one of the main cast, but I actually like the ideas of it. So, I would be glad to help him out, but he'll say no and all that because he got it under control himself, but yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't care. I just hoping for the best.
Oh, I roasted you.
Oh, you roasted me, huh? Really? Huh? You honestly don't make me react at all. You're not making me react to like, oh, I'm so stupid and all that. Like, honestly, you're making me lose brain cells how much of a fucking dumbass you are.
So, the rating Gacha Life will be getting 0 out of 10.
For just being in a total dickheads to the people that are making this app for some odd reason. You're just basically being a fucking dick. Now, honestly, if you're gonna give them the 0 out of 10 on purpose, like you, Mr. Zika virus dying communist piece of shit loving looking ass, you are the reason why this YouTube community and the Gacha Life, or Gacha, or whatever, some of the apps I seen, you can't stop them from making other Gacha stuff. I mean, if they had the overall review for like 0 stars out of 10, they would honestly improve it. If you're an app developer, you want your app to reach 5 stars. Now, honestly, to tell, I think the app, Gacha Life, has like a rating of 4.5 stars, I think. I'm not too sure, but what do you think in the comments down below for the Gacha Life review? Because if you give me the exact results, that would be great. If you can, like, help me out and improve my channel, yeah.
So, that was my video. Why Gacha Life is garbage.
Honestly, your video sucks ass. So I'm gonna dislike it. For a lot of reasons. Which I might tell in my next video. And he barely uploaded some shit, alright? No, he honestly did upload some stuff. And, oh my god. He has like 363 views, huh? Well, that's obviously because people are just hating on him on purpose. So, we went through that. Now let's go into the next one.
Warning, this video may trigger you if you are a big fan of mascots.
Now, he's not a big fan of mascots, which he could be, but he wants to help out the mascots to make them look good. And, oh, Lord. I think this will be a long video.
So please watch this video.
Honestly, he's not going to watch the video because have a unpopular low scumbag of a miserable sack of shit you are hiding underneath that hat over there. That I would give my face reveal, but here's the deal, people. If you're going to make me want to show my face, you're going to have to give me, like, 450 subs or at least 300 subs.
And I hope you enjoy it.
I probably won't, in my opinion. Oh, Lord. But yes, like I mentioned before in this video, I am sick. I did have like a kind of a bad rash on my throat, and I have a clunky throat and a runny nose. So that's where you hear me sniffing, clear my throat, and not talking in a fast pace like I used to be. Honestly, you're hating Nintendo, while Nintendo's just making good stuff. Huh, you texted stuff in Japanese. I wonder what they say. Oh boy, I wonder why. I might take a look at it when I get through with this.
Hey guys, this is Commander Steven speaking.
Your name is Zeta, the anti-democratic virus.
And today, I want to do a rant about marital insanity, or...
You can't say good Japanese names as a correct tone or a correct phrase.
why do I dislike them? So, maybe you know that on July 23rd, 2018, the official names for them for the Tokyo 2020 mascots were unveiled.
Like Mario and Sonic. Now, honestly, I like Mario and Sonic because they gave me good memories of their old games. And like I said, you're gonna have some stuff that are gonna make you hate the Mario and the Sonic franchise, which I might explain later on in the video.
And actually, on the same day, channel staff at Mera made his first thoughts about design and their names. So,
People will have a rough time making the characters at first, but then they come up with better ideas and more reasonable ideas for the character. Like, for example, Sonic the Hedgehog. Originally, Sonic wasn't originally named Sonic or a hedgehog, which I can't remember the actual details of the Sonic character. He was gonna be a bunny, like quick as a bunny, but unfortunately they changed him into a hedgehog or a porcupine at first before a hedgehog. And then they didn't like it and they said, you know what? Let's make him a hedgehog and name him Sonic. And we want him to go fast. And that's where Sonic came out in June 1991. And it's one of the best Sega games ever since the 1990s on the Genesis. And it changed everything. It changed it the Sega ways because how fast Sonic was back in the Genesis. And a lot of people back then loved fast stuff. That's why I like fast-paced games.
I don't want to remake or kind of something. I just want to point out the thing that I dislike of marital insanity.
You don't even know the exact things about those two people.
Reason number 1, design. The first...
You will hate the design and all, but a lot of people put hard work and efficient ways to make the designs look good, actually. Like Mario, for example. They wanted him to make him look like a cartoon character after the 8-bit days. And, honestly, man, for you, if you're gonna have a character and you want to make it good, and then you're gonna have someone that's gonna hate, which is you, would you think it's kind of unfair that people are hating you without a reason or telling you to improve it, even though if you work hard on it? Now, I actually do work hard on my art, and I'm thinking about making a redesign for my character for, like, not Gacha Life or anything, just like my art overall. But I actually do have someone that's doing it on the way. I would give you a link to his channel, but I don't know what his channel is, but I'm going to ask him for a link.
thing that you saw, so when you try to look at the images of marital insanity, and man, I never knew that design of mascots could be so bad.
Really? They're bad as you and your thoughts, Mr. CSKA. What is that? Is that a Russian hat or something? I would take a look and show you all some screenshots that I might find.
Sure, you can say that the worst mascots could be like Izzy from Atlanta '96 Olympics.
I don't know what that is in my opinion, so let's just gonna skip that.
But even Izzy meant something. It's patriotism and minimalism. And Maritawa and somebody means debilism. Or
I honestly don't know what you're saying, dude. You're beyond autistic. More autistic than fucking Tyler 1 on crack.
in idiotism. Or
Oh shit. He said something about autism after I said something about autism.
silly. Dumb. Or being weirdo. And Maritawa shows us how to be cool. So first, he has some kind of blue checkers. Because it's white. And on his forehead, I saw some kind of like blue things.
You don't even know. You never will know.
That's supposed to represent his letter M, like he's a mascot.
Wait, a letter M for a mascot? That's Mario. And Mario is wearing an M cap, and his color is red, except for his pants and his shoes. And his gloves. Or even his other design from his art. But a lot of people put hard work in that. And making like Nintendo or Sega's mascots. Now, to be fair and honestly, you're just hating them on purpose just because, oh, they look ugly and you don't even have a purpose why you think they look ugly. You just want to hate them on purpose, don't you? And you want your own opinions. You want people to accept criticism. You're not giving people good criticism as they deserve. You need to speak from the honest truth and be nice for being a critic, quote unquote.
His name is Maritawa. But that doesn't help at all.
Now, Japanese names can be confusing, which I understand, but Japanese have a reason why they are a nation to themselves or their people, you know?
It still sucks.
Says the one that sucks cock in this video. That is actually ranting on Japanese people on purpose.
And still uninspired and boring.
You know, you're boring me too, in my opinion.
His abilities are just garbage. Like,
for Mario, for being a short plumber, it's actually not disappointing. He can jump high, but his brother can jump higher. And for Sonic, being a hedgehog, he can run fast and be able to zip through metal to defeat Dr. Eggman, or aka back in 90s, Dr. Ivy Robotnik.
Instant teleportation? Man, what a dumb person who created that.
Honestly, you don't even know how hard it is to make a character and have unique abilities and a unique series. Like, for example, my Gacha Life series, or a Star Wars, for example. Yeah, let's use Star Wars, for example. They use real people as aliens from a different galaxy far, far away, and make them have like a total war between the Jedi Republic and the I forgot their name. Fuck, I didn't watch a lot of Star Wars. Honestly, let's just continue it. I might not be talking more about this because it's wasting my time to explain him to Except people in their separate ways.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to bully or something. I'm just
You are trying to bully someone, in my opinion.
kind of asking myself. Hell, who could be creating? I don't know who created that. And reason. And let's look at this. His sister. Oh yeah, Sammy.
Oh lord. You're honestly hating a brother and a sister for unknown reasons why. But I'm not gonna say my opinion about that. Let's just continue.
The Paralympic mascot. Well, I thought like she has her like on back she has
If you're looking through the ass, what the fuck? You're a fucking pervert. Honestly.
cape. I think she has a cape, right?
Now, people like to wear capes to be like, for example, superheroes that you see, like, for example, DC Comics and Marvel Studios.
Like pink checkered cape with some kind of thing around her, but I don't know what could be. Design again looks not too. Design looks very bad again.
You honestly hate things for some unknown reason.
And like, come on, who can create this kind of things? I'm like, man.
You? You could have created that on your, like, for example, character from some unknown series.
And, and who can?
You're honestly silent more than 1 second, so you're speaking much slow. You know, you could have just edited the video for except being slow. For like speaking, for example, you could have just edited it with some PC or phone software or an app for your videos and just cut that out and make yourself look more professional and better.
Even think about it. Creation. Her abilities again worthless.
For example, for yourself, Mr. Zika virus over here, you're worthless.
Let's see. Controlling items, like she can speak to items. And interesting, can she speak her mouth like me?
If she's speaking to items and all that certain stuff, that's a sign of a person being A, crazy, or B, gifted for some unknown power. And yes, she can speak through her mouth. Fucking dumbass.
I don't know. And like, for example, she can control. And for example, imagine somebody standing near a building. She picks up a rock like this. Imagine this: it's a rock. She moves that, and then bam! She moves a rock toward the window and breaks it.
That's called physics, you dumbass, because, like, for example, this window right here, for example, if you have some force hard enough to break through it, then that is logical reasons. You can break through a window with just a fist. However, you're going to experience some minor pain, like for example, bleeding through your knuckles and glass through your hands.
Imagine that will be good use for somebody. I mean, I'm joking.
Yeah. Well, from your smile, you say you're joking rather than some people say you're not.
And she can fly. But
Yes, a lot of characters. There's physical science, which I kind of don't know, that they can create levitation. Like some mercury, for example. If you can find mercury in a certain different way to levitate, that's how science works.
that way made much worse than Vinicius did. Vinicius is just like beast, like awesome guy, and somebody isn't. Like Winnie is hot, Mira is not. Winnie's hot, Mira is not.
That's people's opinions. but you don't like people's opinions but yourselves, and you're saying you need to, like, people need to respect their own opinions. Stop being so much of a hypocrite and prove yourself, goddammit.
And Winnie is like, a acronym for Vinicius. So, second reason, promotion of marital insanity. Oh yes, I also forgot to point out the promotion. The first trailer was very bad in my opinion.
Now, honestly, I don't even know about those characters or trailers, but he's hating on some sort of anime or Japanese film animation or some odd reason.
Well, first of all, it talks about like some kind of Japanese school which looks kind of cringy.
Now, I seen a lot of stuff that are somewhat similar to that, and they are cringy, but there is some stuff like that, but they're not cringy. Like, honestly, I don't know about that, but he might be right, but he might be wrong, because you never know.
Some Japanese students are pretty felt a bit depressing. I'm very sorry for them.
Well, except you don't feel sorry for those people, and that actually make the series for Japanese anime. So honestly, if you're gonna feel sorry, you gotta feel sorry for the developers for getting hated on by yourself.
And then they're creating some kind of images. Maybe there's kind of like part.
Now, honestly, if he's gonna say something about like alternate art, like that, like looted art or stuff that are no to kids, if he's gonna say that, then I'm just gonna full on roast him about it. Now, I'm not a big fan of lewd and stuff like that, but to be honest, it's kind of a curse for having lewd stuff and people on the internet nowadays.
Oh, I don't know. It's just part of lessons, art lessons. And then
if you're discussing about art, there's more different terms than art. Like, for example, anime, like he's dissing on, for example, or music art, or colored art. Or basically human arts, pretty much.
that power of Japan has been shut down, and they're like some kind of new cringy creatures.
You're basically hating Japanese people being creative, you know. They're more creative than I am, in my opinion. I'm just... fuck, I can't even speak. Fuck.
Are baking in some kind of virtual world.
Their technology can be far advanced than ours, which is, quote unquote, having an early system warning from a Japanese, like J Alert, for example. They have early warnings of an earthquake, and they can predict it, which is more accurate than Americans. I can't even speak. Fuck.
I know it could be.
Are you trying to flick off the Japanese people? Because if so, Japan's gonna hate you if you're gonna come to their country.
Next, we can see they're like coming to life. And first of all, the live action was very bad. The Manitoba and
Now, some actual live movies, they kind of do look bad, but there's some stuff that are actually not bad. You don't even know some of the good stuff about it. Like, for example, they work hard to get money and respect and new views so they can help out their own company and create more ideas. B, you're just hating them on purpose, you communist slut.
somebody what weren't even speaking at all, and even in Japanese. Man, they're speechless.
Because they don't know how to speak a lot of certain languages unless if they study them with good experience. Because I'm kind of speechless for just speaking Japanese, and I don't know a lot of Japanese, but thanks to Google Translate, you could get some accurate or inaccurate results to translate it to English.
I think somebody especially needs like Stephen Hawking, like, I mean,
If you're talking about Stephen Hawking, you do know he's the greatest genius of them all with a very high IQ for being the smartest crippled person in the world.
Like Stephen Hawking had the chair when he talked robotic voice?
That's because he has some sort of disease that he had to the point where he can't do physical stuff. Before he had that, he was actually physical and a normal person. Till then he gotten that some sort of disease, which I might show later on in the video to back up my claim of how much Zeta, the anti-democrat, is so much of a fucking hypocrite.
I don't want to bully Stephen Hawking because I really like him.
Okay, finally, about time. Because if you're gonna hate on someone that's a great scientist of them all, you don't know what's gonna come for ya. Karma will give the ideas to beat your ass.
But I'm just making comparison between Stephen Hawking and somebody. They're both Paralympics. I don't want to joke about Paralympics, no.
Good. Because if you do, I'll be very pissed off at you.
So we closed it already. And we know the design, number 1 and number 2. So what I said about design and promotion. Number 3 is merch.
Now honestly, with the sarcasm drum roll, can't you just get some sort of app or some software to edit your videos to make them much better? Cause if not, get off of YouTube, you fucking boomer.
Merchandise.
Ugh, you're giving me a fucking headache.
Could actually point out in the second part of promotion, but I actually have to point out, merchandise looks pretty flawed. I wanted to buy a t-shirt of Meritawa and plush of Meritawa and somebody, but I said, nah, I'd rather buy a game like Call of Duty or something.
Now, he does have good gaming taste, for example, Call of Duty. If you like new Call of Duty, then you have a poor taste. Except for the zombie series. Those are pretty good. But, for example, if you like Call of Duty World at War, or some of the old Call of Duty games, then you do have a pretty nostalgic taste of video games of Call of Duty. Now, for example, I do like Halo, and it's pretty nostalgic too. And I kind of like some other first-person shooter games, or actually a third-person shooter game, which is Gears of War. Now, the only Gears of War game I used to play is Gears of War Ultimate Edition, which I played 1, 2, and 3 for the old 1, 2, and 3 Gears of War.
Oh, you play Call of Duty. You're an Xbox kid who rages.
You're just mocking noobs that want attention like you are, so that's pretty inaccurate for what you're saying.
No, first of all, I have a PS4, and I'm actually...
Okay, so what? Consoles don't have a difference, except for a Nintendo GameCube. I do have one myself, but I'm trying to find the power cord so I can play like Sonic Adventure 2 or Mario Kart Double Dash or some other games I have for GameCube.
Normal kid. I'm not raging when someone kills me, because I understand that it's pro.
If you're talking about PlayStation Pro, oh my god, you're hating on Japanese people while PlayStation was made by the Japanese people, by Sony, and Sony is part of Japanese. So make up your own goddamn mind. You're pulling a fucking hypocrite move for hating on Japanese people for being fucking creative. Oh, fuck off, I'm funny. I'm not even in the mood to look at funny stuff. You're basically being a fucking hypocrite for number 1, hating Japanese people for their creative ideas and seeing some stuff that are actually kinda disgusting. Number 2, you like PlayStation. And PlayStation was made by Japan by Sony companies, while they made the Crash Bandicoot Japanese version. And 3, Xbox was made in America, and you're saying you're a Republican fan. Oh my god! You're basically a fake American patriotic friend. I have more patriotic pride than you. You are just trying to get more views by being a clickbait son of a bitch.
Let's back to the theme. She does look like crap. I was like visiting a store, and man, it was like very disgusting for me to hold on inside.
If you're talking about themes, then oh Jesus Christ, and my sickness. If you're talking about themes, that's fucking music for the series. And if you're thinking about themes, then you gotta think about art. Themes is not art. Themes can be music, like for example, video games, like Call of Duty, Black Ops 1 or 2 or something.
I mean, plush. Saying, well, maybe that's the broken part, because fellas new. No, I tried to see, and they looked all disgusting.
That's because you've been looking through DeviantArt or some shit or fucking Google. You look up some shit that are actually fucking disgusting and you kinda don't like. You're basically looking at the downsides of the fucking internet, pretty much.
And number 4, influences creator. Oh, no. I'm not trying to bully a creator.
I was about to say, I would fucking ruin your life if you're bullying people on purpose.
I'm just trying to put out the facts. As Wikipedia says, the creator was Rita Noguchi.
But you don't know that Wikipedia could be lying to you. Like, for example, my friend said they don't know the exact results for, like, fucking history, for example. Germans had an upper hand in World War II. And then there's a couple of YouTubers like Simple History or... I forgot the other YouTuber's name, but they have accurate stories about World War II. Like, for example, Hitler, Joseph Stalin, and some Italian emperor or Japanese emperor.
Wikipedia says...
Don't believe Wikipedia's thoughts. They maybe look professional, but they're actually not getting some accurate ideas about what happened during our history.
Yes, that... the design was holding through a competition. In my opinion, in pair A looks pretty bad, which will be named right on somebody. And
you do realize people are trying to work hard to get positive results for series.
also, like pair B and pair C look much better. Sure.
Okay, finally, about time that you're actually liking some designs. Like, for example, the Sonic the Hedgehog movie design. Remember the old trailer? It looked pretty much like shit. But they improved it. Paramount actually did improve it.
Pair C look very cringy, but pair B looks much better than pair A, which we will nickname Meritau in Samedi. And still, it will not help. Dear Mr. Taniguchi, I want to point out that you were wrong about design.
But you don't know there's some people that actually like the old design or pair A quote-unquote design.
I think someday there will be a parade, maybe a petition on Change.org to redesign a mascot design.
You don't know. They may do it or do not. You may think they'll do, but there are some people that actually don't. And people just honestly don't care. Unless if it's trending everywhere around the world.
So please, listen me up.
Do you think those two people, or actually that person, would believe you and listen to you? Despite having the 41 subscribers and having low likes, they're not gonna get your attention as much as you want them to.
Your design is actually pretty failing, and it has more negative.
Yeah, because of you little hypocritic prick.
Than positive. I do understand you. And that's okay. We all do wrong decisions.
I was about to say, you're making me lose my goddamn mind.
telling somebody it's just part of him. It's okay. Maybe someday you'll be a great designer and people will praise you. But now, you're nobody. Like, I don't want to bully you, but actually, in fact, you're no one.
You're basically saying that you're trying to not bully someone, but you actually are. You do know a someone is actually not a no one. And if they are a no one, then no one wouldn't get their attention or make that person a something.
So thank you guys for watching my video. Yeah, and please like a video and click a subscribe button. Bye guys.
I'm done. I am done with this shit. Oh my god, finally. I would make a part 2 of Zeta the Anti-Democrat Exposed. I would make a part 2, but this is making me lose my mind and I want a break. So, please like this video, comment, subscribe, click on that notification bell, and comment down your opinions about Zeta the Anti-Democrat. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.